Hello and welcome to Teep Talk. This is our first episode. I'm Wes, your host,
And I'm Russ, co-host.
and we are going to be going over this weekend, March 29th, Fight Night. And one of the biggest ones we're looking forward to is Josh Emmett versus
I think it's
Lerone Murphy. Now, I know what you're thinking. Josh Emmett is a badass. He's bald, he punches stuff, and he knocked out Bryce Mitchell.
And he's 40.
And he's 40. There's the defining factor. He's 40 going up against a guy that hasn't technically ever lost. He's only had a draw, right? So here's what we got going on. Lerone Murphy, he's going to win.
That's what we're going for.
And what's his odds?
Lerone Murphy on DraftKings is a minus 298, and then Josh Emmett is a plus 240.
Plus 240. If you want to get frisky with it, go for Josh Emmett. But if you want to get your odds a little bit higher, if you're betting on that day, because you can't get on there and bet it right now because those odds haven't been posted yet.
You can bet money line.
You can bet
you
money
can't
line,
bet any
but
method
you
of
can't
victories.
bet the method of victory. And if I was going to bet the method of victory, I know it's going to sound crazy, it being Josh Emmett, but I say decision.
Yes, that's what we're going at. Also, FanDuel is Emmett plus 235, and then Murphy is minus 320.
Yes, we're going with Murphy. What's our next bet?
But we're going Murphy decision. Anyway, so next two fighters is Pat Sabatini and Joe
name.
Anderson Brito.
Now,
Might be botching these names, by the way, just so you say.
Joe Anderson, not Joe Anderson. Joe Anderson is his first name.
Odds,
which is dumb.
Pat is plus 200, and Joe Anderson is minus 245 on DraftKings. And then FanDuel, we got Pat at plus 200 and 265, minus 265 for Joe Anderson.
I got Joe Anderson.
I'll pick Joe.
Who's the next one?
And then, by what? What do you think of the win method of victory?
I don't really know.
Money line, we're picking Joe, but method, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Cordovarius Romanus and Chang Li Ho or Li Chang Ho popped up. Two different things. We're going with Chang, but his odds, Cordovarius is plus 130 and Chang is minus 155, and on FanDuel, Cordovarius is plus 144 and Chang is minus 186.
Hey, this is also not this weekend. This is April the 5th. This is next week.
Is it?
Yeah, this next weekend's thing.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's fine.
Yeah, April 5th.
April the 5th. So, what'd you say? Chang Li Ho?
Yeah.
What's his odds?
His Chang's minus 155 on DraftKings, and on FanDuel, he's minus 186.
Okay. So all those put together, if you pick all of those things, I've already looked it up. If you put $10 on it on DraftKings, you're going to get $65 back.
And then if you're betting big, bet $100.
That's a $55 profit off of $10.
And if you bet $100, you get what? Wasn't it 600? I think you said 6.
Yeah,
I think he said 600 some. So
yeah, 600 and something. So those are our picks. Listen, we're going to be doing this show once a week on Sundays. Sometimes we'll put out a short form video like this, and other times we might talk about some stuff. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about, Russ?
I don't know. Not at the moment.
What do you think about the Bryce Mitchell fight?
Bryce Mitchell. I think Bryce Mitchell's going to win.
Bryce Mitchell's going to win by submission.
Yeah.
Submission or TKO or knockout. And here's the thing. I love Bryce Mitchell. Okay, here's what you got to do. You make the money off of this bet, right? And then you take that money, you put it on Bryce Mitchell. You put $4,000 on Bryce Mitchell, that's $1,400 that you're getting on total. So you're making $1,000, $1,080 on a Bryce Mitchell.
I mean,
bet.
do you want to give out now what you're planning to put on it?
$400.
$400.
$400 to make $1,080
for Bryce Mitchell to win.
Bryce Mitchell,
just money line.
Yes.
Now, if he chose submission, if he chose method of victory, a lot
there's
more.
no telling.
But a lot more he probably. Actually, you know what?
No telling.
I don't think it'll pop up yet.
I don't know if it'll pop up yet either, but that is a very big anticipated fight, and it might. Let's see. What we got? Bryce Mitchell where?
Just stay right there, and I'll be right back with you.
But realistically, Bryce Mitchell buy whatever he wants. Okay, I'm wearing a full violence shirt right now. See the Sean Strickland. I just like my boy here. Okay, but I don't like full violence. I don't like full violence anymore, and here's why. They brought out a shirt with Josh Emmett on it. Not Josh Emmett. I'm sorry. Who's the guy? Gene Silva. They got a shirt with Gene Silva on it now, and I don't mess with them anymore. I'm never gonna buy from them again. They suck. They didn't put one out of Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell is a good Christian man, and Gene Silva is demonically possessed. Bryce Mitchell said it himself. Oh, I'm going to beat the hell out of this guy, literally and figuratively. And hopefully he does. Hopefully Gene Silva can come to Jesus after this fight. We have to support our boy Bryce.
Which we don't know the method of victory. I'm back, by the way.
I know the method of victory. Bryce Mitchell. The Holy Spirit. That's the method of victory right there. That's the seed. Yeah, that's happening. They put it early in the card because listen, here's another thing, the conspiracy behind it. They put it early in the card because the people that own the UFC are the same people offended by the fact that he said some stuff about the guy with the mustache. They take it very seriously because it's a sensitive topic to them. So they don't want to put him at the tippy top of the main events for everybody to see the guy that was telling the truth about everything, including the world being flat, winning. They don't want to see him win at the tip top of the card. They put him at like 5:30 in the afternoon. So that, okay, yeah, he's going to win, but we're not going to let him get a big one. It's got to be early in the day. And we know he's going to win. I feel it in my heart.
Everybody's against him right now.
Everyone's against him. He's going.
They're wanting this guy. This dude like undefeated or something.
Who? Gene Silva? Yeah, Gene Silva's undefeated.
Gene or Jean?
I don't know. He's a Brazilian guy. It's probably Heen.
It's probably Jean.
Jean, yeah.
I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme, it's a Jean, so it might be Jean. Jean Silva, we're just going to say that.
But
or Gene.
Is like they are most definitely putting the odds so differently because they know. They know. They're like, okay, we got to get everybody bet on Silva because Bryce is going to win.
Yeah,
definitely. Sometimes they'll trick you. They'll put the good odds on the stuff that they think is going to happen, so you'll bet on the stuff that they don't think is going to happen. Yeah. You have to learn how to trick these playbooks here. And after that, okay, after that one's over, I got some other ones I'm putting in. I'm taking 4 of that 1,400, and I'm putting it on Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett has some good odds. He's definitely going to win because you can't knock out a Scotia. Yeah, can't knock him out. And that's Michael Chandler's thing. He's knocking people out and stuff like that, and just swinging for the fences and wrestling and stuff. I think Paddy Pimblett's going to catch it. Paddy Pimblett's going to catch him with an armbar, a rear naked choke, something. He is taking him out. That's going to happen. Paddy Pimblett's last fight, he knocked a guy out and submitted him at the same time. So I do believe that Paddy Pimblett's going to get it. That fight, the April 12th fight, is the one biggest one that we've got the most into. But what we're doing is, here's how you got to set these gambling things up. You got to set it up with the things now that you know that's going to make you a little bit of money. So you take that money and you bet it on the things in the future. This is futuristic investments. We're not gamblers. We're investors. Isn't that right? We're investors. So one more time, we're going to go over our thoughts on this fight night that's coming up on April 5th. What is it? What's the seed here?
We're going to go with Emmet, or not Emmet. We're going to go with Murphy.
Murphy?
Decision.
Yep.
We're going to go with Joe Anderson.
Joe Anderson.
And no method of victory at the moment.
No method of victory.
And Chang Ho.
Ho.
We're going with him. And I'm going to say, for my method of victory, it's probably knocking out TKO.
Probably knockout TKO.
Or submission.
$10 for $65. Go out to a nice restaurant that's got the UFC playing. Put those bets in, and when it's all over, you can pay for your food for $10 after you get
That's
that
if
done.
you do all three of the
If you do all 3 of those, that is our conclusion and our astute assumption as to what's going to happen with our experience from watching the UFC for quite some time and being very well engulfed in these things. Do you have anything else?
Mm-hmm. All the other stuff will come later.
All the other stuff will come later.
We will talk way more about Paddy Pimblett.
Yes.
And Bryce Mitchell when it gets closer.
Bryce Mitchell.
Also,
brother.
Also John Jones and Tom Aspinall.
John Jones and Tom Aspinall. John Jones is ducking.
John Jones will win though.
No, he will not.
Yeah, he will.
No,
He doesn't. So here's the thing: he doesn't want him to win because
I don't
he's
want him to win.
so.
I don't want him to win
what's-
because I'm a
What's
troll.
the word? Overrated.
He's overrated. Yes.
Yeah, he's just so good.
He needs 6 months to build up on his steroids. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Maybe.
Yeah. But anyways, listen, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification thing so that you can get notified whenever we go live or whenever we post another video, because you need these picks. We need you to see them. DraftKings, send us a message and sponsor us, because we just used you guys for this video.
Yeah.
Thank you, and God bless.